We're here for Motorboats Monthly today on another of our twin used boat tests, and the first boat we're looking at is this, a Princess 42. Now this is typical Princess, just like all of their boats right across the range. The quality is fantastic. It doesn't matter whether you buy a 70-foot boat or a 40-foot boat, they're exactly the same. So you've got this lovely teak floor here, you've got triple folding stainless steel doors here, you've got your cherry woodwork inside, and the whole ambience of the boat is fantastic. Now there is an argument that 42 feet is pretty much the optimum size for a 2-cabin, 2-heads boat. So with this one, for example, you've got a central island bed in your forward cabin, good size ensuite with a separate shower stall, and then a guest cabin with 2 singles, and that has access to the day heads. And actually the whole layout of this boat works really, really well. You've got a big saloon area here, this one converts to a double berth as well. The galley is a separate area down here, you've got a good size helm area up here, and the whole concept of this boat works really, really well. So this is what I mean about the Princess quality. You look at this rail here, and it's a beautiful leather rail stitched behind there, just all feels really, really nice. But of course, being a Princess is practical too. They've used every inch on this boat, so there's a massive storage area underneath the floor. Another one on this side here, like so. But it's everywhere. This is storage here, these are all storage here. It's just a really practical, sensible boat. Anyway, we're going to take her out to sea now and see how she performs. So we're out here on the water now, and it's a beautiful day, and this Princess is pretty much exactly what you would expect. It's a very solid feeling boat, feels very stable out here, and this particular boat has got the 480 horsepower TMD 75 engines, and that gives it actually some serious reach. It will pull about 30 knots, cruise very comfortably about 25. And this is the alternative. It's a Fairline Phantom 43. Now they built these boats from about 2000 to 2004, so it's slightly older, but it's a very similar sized boat. It's exactly the same footprint in terms of the layout of the interior, and it's got similar engines. This one's got the 74 engines in, which is 430 horsepower, but it does exactly the same job as the Princess. It's very well put together. It may not have the ultimate sheen, but it does provide a very credible alternative for quite a lot less money. So we're going to wind her up and we're going to give her a run. So we're back in port now, and I'll show you the similarities between these two boats. Now first of all, this Fairline doesn't have quite the gloss of the Princess. Where the Princess had triple fold stainless steel doors, this has got twin doors that are powder coated. They do exactly the same job, nothing wrong with them. But come and have a look inside and I'll show you how the layout is virtually identical. So in here, this layout of the saloon is pretty much identical. You've got a big seating area here, and there's a double berth that pulls out from underneath there to give you another sleeping area. Another settee on this side, and there's a TV hidden behind here and a fridge. You've got a double helm up here. This is quite a nice idea. They've actually split this so you can walk it between it. So whichever seat you're going to, you're not having to crawl over the person next to you. And then as we move further on down the boat, again, very much like the Princess, you've got the galley on this side. There's a good size fridge on here and a hob and a gas oven. You've got a twin cabin over on the starboard side, and that has ensuite access to the day heads, and then you've got your owner's cabin forward, and that has an ensuite. As I say, it's almost a carbon copy of the Princess layout. Now I'm not saying buy one of these instead of a Princess, because that Princess is a fantastic boat, but what I am saying is if you can't quite stretch the Princess, this is a really credible alternative.